Alright, hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. I'm eating some very heavily seasoned fries at the moment. And they're good, but like, I feel like my body can only just barely take it. But yes, hello, and welcome to Survival Horror Saturday. We are going to be continuing and possibly finishing Silent Hill 3. I think we're just about at the end. When I booted up my Xbox today, on the Xbox Series X home screen, they let you know about, like, oh, if there's any, like, major sales or anything happening right now, if there are Highline games. I showed this off the other day. You know? When I was talking about that one game that had, like, a very simple pixelated art style, but, like, the art for the game in the store was, like, you know, very beautifully done, and just, like, it felt very disconnected. And today, it alerted me to a sale on the Borderlands series. Now, I haven't really done a whole lot with the Borderlands series. It's not something I am particularly interested in, but it's just like, oh yeah, we got a bunch of sales on, like, Borderlands stuff for up to 90% off. Hello, Random Croissant. Welcome. Play Borderlands 2. I will think about that. I do have that one. I've got that for the 360, which is backwards compatible. But, like, I saw this, I'm just like, oh, are they running this because, like, the movie's out right now? And as far as I can tell, there is literally no cross-promotion between this sale and the movie currently out in theaters for Borderlands. And part of me is wondering, like, that seems odd. Like, it's maybe not particularly odd, considering that, like, you know, the movie sucks, but that being said, I do wonder if the movie hadn't been sucks, if perhaps they would be using this as an opportunity to cross-promote, where it's just like, you've seen the movie, now play the games. And then being like, here, you can get Borderlands Collection Pandora's Box, get the complete Borderlands experience with this all-in-one collection featuring all 6 games and all their add-on content in one giant bundle. You can get that for 75% off. It is normally $150, and they have it on sale for $37.49. That's a pretty decent discount. But they're not doing that, obviously, because the movie's not good. So they can't say, you've seen the movie, now play the games, because no one's seeing the movie. Oh, I'm sorry. That felt mean-spirited when I said it out loud. I don't think Gearbox has any shame. I don't think they would care about how the movie's performing to offer deals. You're conflating a couple things. It's not that Gearbox doesn't have any shame. It's that Randall Pitchford doesn't have any shame. Randy Pitchford is, as you know, a blight on this earth. Whereas Gearbox is full of a number of fine men and women, and also those that don't identify as either, I'm sure. I don't know any non-binary people personally who work at Gearbox, but, you know, I've seen the other folks that work there, and it wouldn't surprise me. full of a number of fine individuals who I'm sure are primarily there to make good games. My nose is running. I need something to turn that up. Hold on. Excuse me. But yeah, we're not here to play Borderlands today. We're here to play. We're gonna be playing Silent Hill 3. Last time on Silent Hill 3, Bob was here. Bob isn't here this week. We had Bob for 1 week. That was it. It was a good week. No, I'm probably gonna see if he wants to come back for some of the other streams we got going on. We're probably gonna finish this today. We're midway through Lakeside Amusement Park, which is the final area of the game. So, you know, that's neat. I'm excited about that. Honestly, it may sound odd, I'm really excited to move on to Silent Hill 4. Like, I find Silent Hill 4 to probably be the most interesting entry in the series. Just because of how far removed it is from what came before. Like, it's not completely removed. It has hallmarks of the Silent Hill series. It has references to other games, you know. James Sunderland's dad is there. You've got a Robbie the Rabbit doll, etc., etc. But it plays so much differently. Very different mechanics. It has a story that, while that is kind of entirely its own thing, which, you know, when Silent Hill 2 came out and Silent Hill 2 was its own story, like, at that time, it's just like, okay, we've only had one other game in this series. The next one having, like, a completely different story. Not too weird, honestly. It's not the only horror game series out there to do that. And it got some flack for that when it came out. So it's just like, you know, when you look at it as like the first 3 games, it's like, okay, Silent Hill 2 sticks out because Silent Hill 2 is very strangely just kind of all its own thing. But then, like, you get to Silent Hill 4, and it's just like, okay, Silent Hill 4 is its own thing again. Alright. And I think there's something about that aspect of it that is fascinating to me. And it's also the only one that I have not played through, like, multiple times at this point. Like, I've played through the first game a couple times. I've played through Silent Hill 2 fucking Lord knows how many times. I've played through Silent Hill 3 multiple times as well. Silent Hill 4 I've played through once, and it was on stream. So I am excited to do it again on stream. But I've also been thinking about what we're going to follow that up with. Because I think by the time we finish Silent Hill 4, I think we're still going to have some time before Silent Hill 2 Remake comes out. And I was kind of weighing my options. You know, I've talked about possibly following them up with not the not all of the Western developed games, but just like my favorite of the Western developed games, which is of course Silent Hill Downpour. But I've also considered that for Survival Horror Saturdays between when we finish Silent Hill 4 and when Silent Hill 2 Remake comes out, that might be when we finally do a Silent Hill Ascension watch-through. The award-winning interactive experience, Silent Hill Ascension. How the fuck did that get an Emmy? How the fuck? I can... Like... I haven't checked the fucking, like... category since hearing about this, so I don't know like what it was up against. I have to imagine that the competition wasn't particularly fierce. I haven't seen a lot of Ascension, you know? Not a huge amount. I've seen clips here and there. I stuck around for like the first few episodes of it, but fell off pretty quickly. So what's going to be interesting is that when eventually I do get around to actually doing the watch through of Ascension, I'm going to be coming at it from a place of, okay, let's see why the fuck this thing won an Emmy. Last signed in on another console. That was me signing in on my 360. I had to get a screenshot for X-Men Origins Wolverine. For when we eventually play that. I still need to get a screenshot for... Well, Deadpool is not going to be difficult to get a screenshot for. Because that's an Xbox One game. So I just popped that shit in. Someone on the goddamn committee for the Emmys saw the Silent Hill Berryman scene and was just like, my god, this is peak fiction. All right. So last we joined Miss Heather Mason, we had just finished the oh god, right, there's no map for this fucking place. The goddamn haunted house. And now we're in some kind of fairy tale thing. It's a Snow White doll. It's a Cinderella doll. I wonder if... So, the thing here is that we're supposed to give them items. Because I think... what is it? Like, there's just the doors locked or something. Oh, hold up. There are photos on the ground. What's this? You can kind of see... Are these photos of those dolls? Cinderella on the left and Snow White on the right, but something's wrong. You can kind of see Snow White's holding something in her hand. Cinderella's got something in front of her. There's no knob and no handle on the door. The door is shut tight and won't budge no matter how hard I push. Now, conceivably, you know, we would have to think about like, oh, well, these fairy tales, like what is associated with these characters? Do we take a shot for every broken door? No. You will die. Okay, Snow White's holding an apple. Or Snow White would be associated with an apple. We don't have an apple. We have a creepy doll head. It'd be cute enough on a normal doll, but just a head, downright creepy. So we're going to go ahead and give Snow White the creepy doll head. I keep forgetting which one. Joking another stream that played this recently too. Cinderella is associated with a glass slipper. We don't have a glass slipper. We have a red shoe. One shoe, blood red. It was above the stage. Slap that bad boy down. This door's still locked. But let's try this one now. Yeah. This is the dragon that guards the treasure chests. It's just a prop, and not scary at all. what if it was alive? What if it was a fucked up and weird dragon? Oh shit! Ow. Oh, hey. So I was wondering if we were going to find this, because I feel like I miss this every time I come through here when I play this game. This is a save point from Silent Hill 1. Now, the whole conceit around save points in Silent Hill 1 is that Harry was recording what was happening to him for posterity. Just like one day someone may need to know about these events, I should write down what's happening. And thus, here we fucking are. Dolly is the one who said it. Said that girl was a demon, that she took my daughter for a sacrifice. It's not totally believable. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. When I saw that photo in the hospital basement, I thought, that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I feel this way? Something's not normal anyway. Nothing good will come of this, but I just can't think of her as a demon. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Why do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Cheryl's what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've gotten her back. There's a date and a signature at the end. It's dated some 17 years earlier and signed by Harry. Dad? I got a stun gun battery. It's an ice cream store. Ah! I guess they don't like ice cream. Why did it just stop? Oh, fuck. Spooky. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. They truly are monsters if they don't like ice cream. God, I could go for some ice cream. I've spent a lot of money today, though, unfortunately. Not like a lot of money, but like enough that I'm just like, I probably can't justify buying ice cream. If anybody wants to donate to the stream so that I can get ice cream, no. All we're currently taking donations for is to help with Cassie's vet costs. There's like a dead guy right here. So if you want to donate for that, we'd really appreciate it. Funny merry-go-round. Oh no, the horses are meat. This horse is alive. Well, alive may not be the word for it. It's no ordinary carousel horse. It's not made of wood or plastic. I don't know, but it's just kind of strange, that's all. So I think we need to kill all these. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I need to... Okay. So I think they're like spewing out poison gas. I don't know if the mall is gonna be... Yeah, because you can see my health's going down. So that might have been from getting attacked by a dorg. I spent too much money today, too. It's so obvious that you're doing damage to them. I'm hurting them, killing them, destroying. Hold on, why isn't this one moving? This horse isn't moving. There's a nail stuck deep in its head. When 13 turns count 4, you will die from their curse. If you wish to escape, there is but one way out. To kill before you are killed, you will be saved by the 12th death. Oh. It's a good thing I already knew that I needed to kill these things. Oh, one more. Okay. Glad we could have this talk. Hello, Xanda. What is going on here? Carousel. Carousel full of fucked up meat horses. This is supposed to be a place of childhood fun. Not sure where you got that idea. Oh, this track was used in the movie. I found you, faker! Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words! This is Memory of Alessa. One of my favorite tidbits about the second Silent Hill movie, Revelations, is that there's a really bad CG effect at the beginning of the movie for the movie's version of Memory of Alessa. Or not for the Memory of Alessa herself, but she, like, summons fire that burns Heather in the movie to a charred husk. And one of my favorite tidbits about this CG monstrosity of a special effect that just looks, quite frankly, entirely god-awful is that it is apparently the most expensive effect in the movie. And that's just really, really funny to me. Oh, she's coming for us. Girl, where are you going? There she is. She's making some great noises, I gotta say. Top tier. I think she comes back with an Uzi now. Submachine gun. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Oh shit. Ah. I win. Hey, I'll play with you some other time. Do you have a Dom machine gun to counter here? You're very funny. No, that's pretty good. That's a good bit. That's a good bit. A plus. But no, I don't. It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon. When I think of the endless pain it will bring when it is birthed, I decided that instead of the suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, that I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool. Alessa. I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that since you are me. But you know what? You and I don't think alike after all. And it's not that I don't remember that sick room either. I think the process over the course of the game of Heather like slowly regaining her memories of not just being Cheryl, but also of being Alessa is one of the cooler bits of just sort of like subtle progression as the game goes on. Here we go. Love a squishy hallway. Love a moist hall. Not to be confused with a moist hole. It's a different thing. Oh, words. I do like words. Stained by the evils of this world, we hold our sorrows within us. Only you can heal us these wounds. Each morning, afternoon, evening, and night, we call out your name and pray for the day of the miraculous descent. Fucked up if true. So, you love moist holes more or less than moist halls? Oh, that's a tough one. We here at the Shark Stream do enjoy a moist hole. A moist hole is an entrance, a squishy hallway is more liminal. I give to you my unreservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. That was rhetorical. I really don't want to know. Hey, don't ask questions in chat that you don't want the answers to. As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise, O Lord. We will not give in to the power of temptation as long as we have you in our hearts. Aww, how sweet. O Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessings. O Lord, favor us with your abundance. I give unto you my eternal whole. Interesting. There's something written on the door. This door is the gate which leads to the road to paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours. Ah, Claudia. Heather, quick, don't give her an opportunity to
How
speak.
did you get here?
Plug her.
It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here.
Perforator.
When
Fill her
will
full
he
of lead.
cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand. The time when all will be forgiven their sins. When the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa. Your true self.
But I am Alessa. My little Claudia. My dear, sweet sister.
Alessa? Is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
Alessa, don't you want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn to deal with that, or you go under.
Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker.
You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep hurting people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
Oh, Heather got some
God
tummy
is
troubles.
growing within you. You despise me, don't you?
You're damn right I do!
Yeah, you kind of suck.
That's good.
Gulp. So, it's been a hot minute since I've heard, like, the original voice acting, but I do detect a hint of the voice actress whose name I forget for Heather in the HD collection. She kind of switches up her tone of voice in that moment where it's just like, it's not Heather talking anymore, it's Alessa. Which is neat. It's cool. I would hope that they do that. All right. So we got some stuff. One, oranges. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached and their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, but death never came. They despaired, stuck in the eternal quagmire. Like from Family Guy? I'm sorry, I missed everything after Eternal Hole. 2. Birth. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun the earth, God was born from those two people. Three, salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy. And God took endless time away from the people. I just need to make sure that I can look at it a second time. All right. So if I recall how this usually works in churches, then this should be the next one. Because it's like a U shape. Yep. 4. Creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Zuchilbara. The yellow god, Lob-Sel-Vith. Many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise, where people would be happy just by being there. 5. Promise. But there God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. 6. Faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait and hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. This is not where I need to be. There's no reason to go back to the amusement park. Oh, is that the door I came in? Lock is broken. I can't open the door. Lock is broken. I can't open the door. So Claudia went to the right. Let's go ahead and what we got here? I got the Eye of Night tarot card. The what? I gotta, hold on. Eye of Night tarot card. Found this in the chapel. Is this a real tarot card, though? 22? I don't remember this being a fucking JoJo stand. Which is a shame, because I feel like that would be a dope-ass name for a JoJo stand. Ayabu Night. Ayabu Naito. I got a church map. Incredible. Yeah, that's what it looks like. This reminds me a lot of the map of the Shepherd household in Silent Hill Homecoming, which is genuinely one of the cooler things that game does. Oh, beans. What?
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me my wicked act of revenge, and deliver the soul of my poor, murdered daughter. Please. Also, care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken. Oh God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
Girl, I ain't God. Bye. So I think the implication is that that is supposed to be Dahlia Gillespie from the first game. God, please don't send me to hell. Send me to purgatory so that my relatives may pay the church absurd amounts of money to move me up to heaven. Sorry if that was a bit esoteric. Sometimes jokes about like religious history is a bit of a I guess you could say indulgence for me. That pun is really funny if you know at all what I'm fucking referring to. Something's written here, but it's too faint to read. The notes are stuck in a board frame, aren't anything either. If you don't know anything about religious history, specifically the history of Protestantism, then that joke's not going to make any fucking sense. And you will not understand the pun. And that's just something that you're going to need to live with. I got a cassette tape. There are a bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book. It represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun, and heraldry symbolizes a religious group. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles are present, past, and future. I discussed it with myself, and I'll survive. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors, but a blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. Fucked up if true. I think... Oh. The hell? Oh, shit. There's a picture of an angel flying into the heavens. Nothing special. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture, though. That girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, after all. Will you move the picture of the angel? Yeah, alright. Adore. Now, you may be wondering, why didn't we offer that woman the redemption she sought, the forgiveness she sought? And the reason is because if we do, that puts us on the path towards the bad ending. Saint Jennifer, unwavering faith under death's blade. Saint Alessa, mother of God, daughter of God. This picture, that's me. Damn. I don't know if there was more dialogue there. Saint Nicholas, miraculous hands, a doctor of God. Funny save point on the ground. This circle means reincarnation. That's what it said on that paper back there. So death isn't the end. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Thanks to reincarnation, I died as Alessa, but I'm still living as myself. But you know, just the thought of it is starting to turn my stomach. So the idea is that the whole thing that's happening right now is Heather is currently, and at this point, kind of unknowingly, part of a ritual to birth God. And if we wait, it's your boy Valtiel. Valtiel, how's it hanging, my man? How you doing? Oh, he's going wild in there. But Heather doesn't want to birth God. Heather just wants to be a normal girl. So, probably one of the things that you would want to avoid doing if you wish to avoid giving birth to God is perhaps not to act in a manner that God would, by, say, forgiving sinners of their sins, like a god would. What the hell is going on in there? It looks like shit. I'm sure that looked way cooler on the PS2. So forgiving the woman in the confessional basically reflects like Heather taking on the responsibility of God, and thus gives you points towards the bad ending. There's a musty diary on the bed. Stay away from them boys. No kissing. It gets you pregnant. This writing. Is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense that even now that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. I got a stun gun battery. I haven't forgotten stun gun batteries. Lock is broken. Can't open the door. That's fine. It doesn't go anywhere anyway. So this is essentially the Silent Hill 3... Ow! Fuck! This is essentially the Silent Hill 3 version of Nowhere from Silent Hill 1, where essentially you were running through a bunch of disparate halls, and all these bodies on the floor, all these bodies on the floor, all these bodies on the floor! Anyway, wrapped in plastic. What a nightmare. I'm just glad they don't seem about to get up anytime soon. Basically, you were out here, like, essentially kind of like living through Alessa's life vicariously. Maybe, no, they're definitely dead. There's a foot. Corpse wrapped in some vinyl type bag. This crazy, mixed up world has got me used to the strangest things. Easy for me to say. They're still totally disgusting. Feel like, oh. I didn't read what that said. Shit. God damn it, Heather. Oh no, there's more out here. Yeah. Ow, fuck. The camera fucked me. Son of a bitch. Hello, G-Man. Welcome. Lock is broken. Yeah, that's not happening. How about this one? Lock's broken. How about this one? Hey. Ooh. Don't like that. Ah. Ah, fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh jeez. Uh-oh, y'all. It's getting kind of hazy. Ugh. Disgusting. I really don't want those things to get any closer. What the fuck? Alright. Oh. Crying girl footsteps again. You're not going to lead me into a trap like the crying ghost girl in Doom 3, are you? Secret door. Na, 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 na. I can't believe it's you. Oh, hey, Valtiel. Oh, hey, that's the thing that I use in my thumbnail. Sick. Valtiel, what are you actually doing over here? Is this like a torture thing? Are you torturing? Is this torture? You torturing, Valtiel? Alright. Keep it up, you scamp. Oh. This is a room we found in Silent Hill 1. There's something stuck in this book. I got the Fool Tarot card. This book. I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Aglaophatus. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. Aglaophatus, huh? Can't imagine that something like that would ever come in handy. I don't know why I would need that kind of information ever. This probably doesn't mean anything. Oh, hold up. Handgun bullet. It's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. But yeah, we're also going to... I think this isn't the only, like, Silent Hill 1 location that we find here, either. I think we also find the classroom, I'm pretty sure. Ah, shit. Nope, 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 nope. Oh god, there's more in here. No, go away. I don't want to deal with you right now. Oh, hey, this is Alessa's room. Funny key. I got a brass key. This is some sort of landscape. Where is it from again? Well, it doesn't matter. Who fucking cares? This is Cheryl's coloring book. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside-down man under the ground, to his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though, his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, fuller crescent floating high, twinkling lights, it's like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget? One major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help you keep on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left, and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond but if frightening... Okay, hold on. So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. Wow. That poem sucked. But here's another one of Harry's save points. A memo book. Something's written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them. Last entry was written some 17 years ago. Looks like Dad wrote this, too. Scribbling on the floor here is Alessa's. For some reason, she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw with Claudia, too. A nice daddy and mommy in a fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. In short, everything we never had. My clothes from when I was 7. They don't fit me now. Good thing, too. This is a closet. It's meaningless to me. I don't have time to wax nostalgic over these old clothes. Shelves are jammed with books. Top shelf is books on religious teachings and textbooks, serious stuff. The other 2 shelves are full of fairy tale books like Oz and Alice. Here's Mother Goose and Cinderella. I used to love these. There are playing cards on the floor. I used to play a lot. I remember little Claudia always had a hard time winning. That made her cry. Oh, little Claudia gonna cry. No, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel. It was some other altar somewhere else. Probably the fucked up and weird altar. You know the one. Maybe. All right. Gotta go. Here we go. There's one more door down here. Is this anything? Lock is broken. All right. Nothing else on this floor, I think. I'm gonna probably have to blast this guy the second I walk out of this elevator. Fuck you. Alright, let's try these doors. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Lock is broken? No. Lock not broken. Oh, shit. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful! There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics began to appear. There's also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. Fucked up if true. Yeah, this has always kind of been an element of Silent Hill where it's just like the actual religion of the town is based actually primarily around what was at the time something a bit more indigenous, and then they just kind of like copy pasted their shit onto it. There's a book on tarot here. Tarot is based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card, numbers 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction and fraud. It's also a cool flame bird. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism and arrogance, and is more or less a version of the thing that turns into minerals and will fuck up your scrub marine. According to some texts, the Gardner deck has more than 22 cards. The Gardner deck does not exist today. It's mentioned only in the literature. It is said that these extra cards were based on the lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly transcendental existence, i.e. God. We have a card numbered 22. I can't help but consider. There's a sheet of paper here, but it's blank. I got the Moon Tarot card. This one's like a fucked up merman. Whomst goeth there? Ah, fuck, it's Vincent. Kit Harington, what are you doing here?
Hiya, Heather.
I'm like torn between doing a Kit Harington
You
bit
show
or a
up
Yuri
everywhere,
Lowenthal
don't
bit.
you?
No, you make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that madwoman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
Got me there.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
Citation needed.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? You sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. It wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot and sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it.
Huh.
Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood and listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them, snuff out their lives.
It's really more of a kick, but, you know.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? Ah, they look like monsters to you?
Oh no.
Don't worry. It's just a joke.
What a fucking weirdo.
By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the Seal of Metatron?
What's that?
Was the camera
You don't
clipping
have
through
it?
Heather a second ago?
Leonard was carrying it!
We're gonna have to take a look at that in a moment.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
Thanks, man. I feel like the line monsters, they look like monsters to you fundamentally broke something inside the Silent Hill fandom. Because it's one of those lines that, like, everybody always brings up. It's just like, what could it mean? Has Heather been hallucinating and killing real people all this time? And it's just like, chances are Vincent's just fucking with her. Vincent kind of looks like the type of person who would fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? Cassette tape. There's no label, but the tab's been removed. It might be worth checking out. Big old book I got from Vincent in the archives. Seal of Metatron. This magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Viren Sevet Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. That is a circle. It's not a square. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster. As it is also difficult to control, it is not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron, or Metraton, also known as the Agent of God. Ain't that the dude from Under's Tale? We got full tarot card, we got moon tarot card. I know we still got a couple to find. Like the Hanged Man. Okay. There is a door we haven't tried. Mostly because we went down that one side hall and then just kind of kept going. Left. Ah, beans. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Oh, he's fucking booking it towards me. Oh god, not these things. Ah! Ugh, oh, I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I need to turn left again. Use the brass key. Interesting. So if I would have tried that before, I wouldn't have been able to get in. Is that just Valtiel setting that off? Nope, there's an insane cancer here, too. Yo, this cancer, insane. Oh, hey. Here's the classroom. It's a handout with our classroom resolutions written on it. Doesn't say anything about abandoning your friends or scribbling on the desks. Fucked up if true. Go home, drop dead, thief. This used to be Alessa's. I mean, this was my desk, once upon a time. Well, it brings back memories, but not very pleasant ones. Wonder if they have... Wolf! This is a picture of a wolf! It looks like a dog, but it says wolf and everything, so... I'm pretty sure that picture is in Silent Hill 1, too, I think. There's a ratty old notebook on the podium. Oops, and there's a letter stuck in here, too. Let's see. There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best to just watch and wait. Isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. K. Gordon. K. Gordon was name dropped in the first game as well, as being Alessa's teacher. A little fun fact for you. What are these? Letters? No. Maybe a bunch of suggestions? People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow, even though we believe in God. If there was some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS. There's a tape deck here. It looks perfectly usable. How convenient. I have a cassette tape right here.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly.
Yeah, let's go with that.
So she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh?
Vincent's just like,
Well,
wow, you're
thanks.
crazy.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
No.
Alyssa has been found. Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes. But does that mean that this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
All right. I love the idea that Vince is just like, I don't want God to be born because then I won't be able to keep extorting money out of the church's followers. Listen, it's a part of my faith to scam the people that trust me out of their hard-earned cash. You would deny me this? The name Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. November 10th. She didn't die then. She was born. I knew that for... Wait, is she writing this as like an adult, or is this her child? I knew that for a fact. But then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradise for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves, Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. Can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. There's an old birthday card on the desk. So she was still hanging on to this. To little Claudia. Happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. I got the High Priestess Tarot card. Oh yeah. Didn't this card mean something like genuine belief? Found this in the archives. I don't think this is an especially good card. This was in my old room, in a hospital room. What did this one mean again? Probably nothing. The Fool Tarot card means you're an idiot. As you know. Source, trust me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ow! Jerk. Are you gonna let me through, or are we gonna have a problem? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh shit. Fuck you. Okay, I think he's dead for real. Dead for real. Alright, we gotta get back to... We gotta get back to Alessa's room now. I don't like it in here. It's gross and nasty. No! I hate it here! I hate it so much! Excuse me, sir. Okay. Peace and quiet. Peace and crackers. Did I find everything I needed to in here? I'm worried because I need 5 cards. So far, I've only found 4. So the way I look at it, there's two possibilities. One is that by finding the 4th card, the 5th card has spawned in that final room, and that's where I'm going to be picking it up. Or 2, the 5th card is somewhere that I have completely missed. Peas and rice! Oh, God. Yeah. Every room in this level just gets worse and worse. I'll turn left. Fuck off. You made omurice? Nice. Recently, I've had a bit of a craving for, I used to go to, the kind of Japanese restaurants where, like, they cook the food in front of you a lot. Not a lot, but, like, a fair amount, you know? Okay, I don't have the Hanged Man. So I missed something, clearly. Silent Hill 3 Tarot Puzzle. In the morgue of the church's basement floor. Oh, shit. Where was that? Was it down there? I think that might have been it. Anyways, where was I? Right, so I would go to those Japanese restaurants where they cook in front of you. I think teppanyaki is what it's called. Quite a bit with family. It would be like a kind of a special trip, a special meal event, which was always a lot of fun. No, this isn't it. God damn it. And one thing I remembered was that there was this sauce that they would give you. It was sort of like a brown sauce, but it wasn't brown sauce, you know? And I never knew what it was called because for to help out, you know, the white people going there to eat, they never like said specifically what it was called. No, it wasn't teriyaki sauce. In order to assist the white people that were going there to eat, they always called it Japanese ketchup. It's just like, oh, that's... You know what? I understand your reasoning for doing it this way. Though, this many years on, I kind of wish you would have told me exactly what it was so that I could potentially get it myself later in life. I've looked up some information because I always really liked to put that on my rice. Like, I would get, like, a bowl of white rice and I would, like, take that sauce and I'd dump it into it. And I really liked that. I thought it was very good. God. Excuse me. Sneezing. In researching it recently, I believe, it looks like this is, the doors open, rubber bag. No, they're definitely dead. What is that there? Is that like a zipper or something? This is the morgue. Oh, here we go. I got the Hanged Man tarot card. Fucking Jesus Christ, finally. In researching it recently, I've found that it appears to have been ginger sauce. And I'm really happy that I found this out because I have been craving having that on rice recently. So one of these days I'm hoping to, if not buy some ginger sauce, like potentially make my own. Not bulldog sauce. I don't know. I wouldn't know what that is. Unfortunately. Okay, I gotta read the thing. There's one that I know specifically where it goes. Because the thing was just like, oh yeah, the upside down man, he's under the ground. This was in that mortgage place. It's such a pitiful card. Also, it functions in the mirror world. Sorry, Bulldog is a brand of Japanese sauce. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what brand it was. Put that one right there. Okay. First thing you must know is that there's something each row, but that's not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. Upside down man under the ground. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though. His truths are profound. The moon is up above in the sky, polar crescent floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. So that would mean that the moon is above the fool. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Whack. I had to keep you on track. Scary and hateful. You better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to your left, and you'll keep it in sight. Maybe like this. Hey, there we go. It's a tonkatsu sauce. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, it's not that. So here we go. We're headed towards the end. In Silent Hill 1, that was the last room where you could save. I didn't save. Oh shit, hold up. If I fuck this up, I don't want to have to go back too far. Let me out. I hear Japanese ketchup and immediately think tonkatsu sauce. No, this was definitely ginger sauce based on, like, what I've researched. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Because in Silent Hill 1, that was the last room that you could save in. I don't think it's the last room that you can save in this game. This game makes it a lot more obvious when you've hit the last save point, kind of like what they do in Silent Hill 2. Like the... Ooh. With, like, the grid of, like, 9, save points that you find just before fighting Pyramid Head. Kind of like what they do for Gyoza, yeah? I'm not actually sure what they do for... anytime I've seen, like, Gyoza, I've seen it like, oh, it's Gyoza sauce. Oh, hey, man.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that'd be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
Oh, but I do believe in her. In my own way.
I only believe in her so much that I
fear
can
her and I adore her.
extort my followers.
But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has terrible taste.
You mock God. Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again! Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home? This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although, I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way...
Then you'll kill me?
Oh, hey, guys.
Well, the guest of honor has arrived.
Vincent, your pants are so tight.
Let's get
What
this
the hell?
party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
You'll go to hell!
Oh, no. Kit Harington, no.
What did you do?
Stabbed him? Pretty obviously.
Nothing important.
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has
God,
come.
they've already forgotten that Vincent is
Alessa,
lying there dead.
I am saddened that you didn't agree to do
Or
this on
dying,
your
I
own.
guess.
But I thank
it
you
off.
for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, what?
It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a god born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world?
Because it's funny. I'm doing it for the
You know
bit.
that only God can save us.
And save you too? A happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No. I don't expect to be saved.
I love this, actually. Hold on.
And that's fine. Alessa, my dearest. For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind, it was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made, and those are my sins.
I'll talk about this more once we're out of the cutscene. Oh, hey, Vincent. Forgot you were here.
So guilty about it. Why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent. The seal of Metatron.
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic.
Damn, alright.
But God loves even you. No, Alessa. There's nowhere else to run.
Oh, tummy. What a time to get hit by indigestion.
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day! Alessa!
Shut your mouth, you stinking bitch!
That's a fine change. Okay. We got a couple things to go over here real quick before we do the final thing to get this all taken care of. All right. So to start with, it's very, very funny that Vincent was making such a big deal out of the seal of Metatron, and then she pulls it out, and Claudia's just like, "The fuck are you gonna do with that? That's just a piece of garbage. What did you think this was? Did you think this was going to help? What?" Like, it's very funny. Because, like, let's be clear here. Vincent is not a good guy. Vincent is not, I would say, specifically your ally. Like, his his whole like shit does sort of align with what you're looking to do, and that's helpful. But Vincent is just as much like a product of this whole cult as like Claudia is. Um, so him being like, "Ha, checkmate, you motherfucker," and then just being like, "That's totally useless." It's like, "What?" And then he dies being told that his whole gambit was pointless. Is very funny. Um, it's super weird that in the movie Silent Hill Revelation, they give the seal of Metatron a functionality. So in the movie, part of the plot of the movie is that Heather needs to find the second half of the seal of Metatron. She has the first one already. She needs to get the second one, which is with Leonard. And in the movie, the seal of Metatron is explained as like showing the true nature of things. So basically, what it is that she gets the two halves of the seal of Metatron, puts them together, or technically, Leonard puts them together. He shoves Heather's half of the seal inside his chest, and it rejoins with the other half, which is inside him. And then Malcolm McDowell turns into Monster Man McDowell. And then he explodes later. It's a whole thing. And then she brings the seal all the way to the end and is just like, yo, check it out. And she gives it to Claudia. Claudia grabs it and she turns into a scary monster. She turns into the movie version of the missionary, the guys with like the wrapped up heads and that have like the razor tonfas and everything. There was something else I was going to talk about. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? It was what Vincent and Claudia were discussing. Oh yeah, I really like one of the things that I don't mind like a religious grifter as a villain, someone who is taking advantage of um a devout group of people. I don't mind that sort of character as a villain. I think what is far more interesting to me is somebody who is fully committed and believes everything that they're saying. I would say good examples of this are Claudia, who is fully devoted to the idea of resurrecting God, but also recognizes that in order to facilitate that, she's done things that are unforgivable. She has done things that she is going to hell for, and she is okay with that. That's cool as hell. Other good examples of this, I would say there is the main villain of Dead Space 3, who is a unitologist, and he's like a fully committed unitologist. He gets up to the very end of that game 100% convinced that everything he is doing is for the betterment of humanity through evolution into a single unified being, convergence, and all that. He is 100% devoted up to the very end where he gets fucking impaled. And that's cool. Another good example of that, the villainous archbishop in the first season of Castlevania, who is fully committed to the idea of just like, I do all of this in the name of God. God loves me. This is exactly what God would want. And just everything that he's doing is, in his mind, fully justified by his religion. And it's not, it takes a demon walking up to him in the church for him to finally realize it's just like, oh shit, I fucked up. And then he gets his face ate. So that's cool. I love a religious villain that is fully committed and is 100% convinced that what they're doing is entirely righteous. God isn't here. This is box. You make God puke. Yeah, that's a great bit. That's such a good scene. God, I love the Castlevania animated series. Okay. Claudia is a really good example of that. Vincent is a pretty good example of a somewhat villainous character who is not fully committed. Vincent probably got laid once and decided, oh, I don't want God to kill the world. I don't want the world to be reborn in fire. I kind of like getting my dick wet. Yeah, then he gets turned into a zombie and cooks himself in holy water. Yeah, it's cool as hell. I love the Castlevania series. I need the second season of Nocturne. I hope that comes out soon. I know that the studio behind that got hit with layoffs recently, and I feel really bad for that. Really hoping that the animators union gets a good deal with their current negotiations and everything, especially just kind of with how studios have just been fucking over animation recently. Anyways, we got a pill to pop. Surprise! This has finally become relevant. Gulp. Huh? What? 1 second, I gotta take my stomach medicine.
What are you doing?
Dad.
Oh no, it was full of Ipecac.
She is nearly here. What is it? Alessa, what have you done? What did you swallow?
For anyone curious, this is not how babies are made.
What is this?
It's God.
Looks like God didn't make it.
I imagine there being like a guitar riff there. Can you imagine if they did this in the movie?
Claudia!
They're cowards for not doing this. They're cowards for not having Adelaide Clemens vomit up a god fetus, only for Carrie Ann Moss to then eat it so it can continue to gestate. I'm sorry, what the fuck sentence did I just say?
I will birth God. If you can't do it, Alessa, I will.
How you gonna birth God if you ain't got no eyebrows?
Claudia! Claudia!
You're gonna want to make sure you aim for that hole really good. Oh. Okay, yep, no, lower center of mass. It's a good option. Oh! That looked a little goofy. Damn. Oh well. Nothing to be done. Hey, where'd Vincent go? That's too bad. Wonder if these are any different. I can't even look at these. This is an interesting angle to have. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, we gotta... Alright. Poison. Poison for God. Poison made specifically for God. God's poison. Yeah, it's a pill full of aglaophytus. My first instinct, for whatever reason, is always to pronounce the A and O separately. Just call it, like, aglaophytus. But no, it's one vowel sound. It's aglaophytus. I wanted to do the same thing during Dawn Trail as well, where, like, any word that had, like, an O-A, I wanted to go O-A. But, no, like, the fucking Dawn Trail Catboy his name is spelled K-O-A-N-A, and I wanted to say, oh, Koana. But no, it's just Kona. Anyways, hole. God, hole, God, hole, God, hole, God, hole. Shai Halud? Recently discovered Rogadine is pronounced Rogadine. Yeah. Rugadine? No, I think it's Rogadine, isn't it? Like row? Fight the power? I don't know. Hey, Claudia! Where'd all your meat go?
You can't be dead.
No, Rue like in kangaroo. Sounds fake.
This is...
You can't be dead. I was going to kill you. Big, you can't fire me, I quit energy. Oh, shit. Ma'am, you stop that. Oh, shit. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Ah, fuck. I need a first aid kit. I remember this track being used in the movie for the ending sequence. Oop, fire. Oh, fire again. Back up. Yep. There's a bunch of horrible noises happening all around me, and I'm not a huge fan. Yeah. Oh, she's using 2 attacks now. Must mean I'm winning. You can see that God kind of looks like Alessa a little bit, which is a nice touch. Ow. Yeah. Ow. Bitch. Oh. Oh, hold up. Get back down here. Get back down here so I can shoot you again. Ooh. Ooh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, you take a lot of shots. Goodness. Ow! Oh, hold up. Bleh. Bleh. Ah. Mwah. How hard can it be to kill God? Oh, 1 second. JRPG heroes do it all the time. There we go. We did it. We killed God. Hooray! It makes me feel better.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
You want to look straight down the camera barrel when you say that, Heather? Yeah. Is it just me? So is it just me or do Silent Hill gods kind of suck? As far as gods go, their capability of being good at being God is kind of embarrassing.
Heather.
Oh, the blood texture on your face isn't moving
Not
in...
yet.
What the
You're still alive.
fuck is going on in the background there with the stars?
What do you...
Boo! Just a joke.
That's a fucked up joke, Heather.
You got terrible taste.
I'm sorry.
Heather, did you...
You don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
You want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
Heather enjoying her blonde hair. game. Oh. Na, 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 na. Original credits. Of course, we've got here Heather at Harry Mason's grave. Rip in peace, Harry Mason. So that's Silent Hill 3. What a goofy song. Go ahead and turn the Elgato down for a bit here. So that's Silent Hill 3. Man, what a game. I enjoy this game. I enjoy Silent Hill 3. Heather is by far one of the best survival horror protagonists of all time. And like, I don't even think that's necessarily like it's a contest. Like, you've got some good like survival horror protagonists out there. A lot of them are going to be like from the Resident Evil series. I have gone on record saying I really like the main protagonist of like Fatal Frame 5. But just like across the board, Heather is one of the greats. That's the reason why she's, you know, in Dead by Daylight as Cheryl. But I mean, technically, I guess that's right, but that just feels weird. But yeah, that's Silent Hill 3 cinched. We're done with it. Next up is Silent Hill 4, which has a honestly quite a bit more boring protagonist. But what are you gonna do? I like Henry. He's fine. The Room? Yeah. That one. It's a good one. I like Silent Hill 4 a lot, and I'm excited to play it again. I'm not sure. So, with regards to, like, ranking the games, because I feel like, I don't know if I've ever given, like, my clear ranking of the games in the series. I would definitely say Silent Hill, like, for the mainline games, Silent Hill 2 is definitely at the top. Who else? What else? Where would I put everything? I'm trying to think. Silent Hill 2 is at the top. I feel like I would probably put 4 above Silent Hill 1, if I'm being honest. So I'd probably go like 2, 3, 4, 1. Maybe. I might need to replay 4 to know for sure. And then probably Downpour, Shattered Memories. Maybe Homecoming above Origins. Homecoming is just fun for like how goofy it is, you know? Like it gets a lot of points for being just so bad it's fun, you know? It's like, I talked about this where it's just like sometimes if something's not good, it can be at least like entertaining. Like some of the lesser X-Men movies, Apocalypse, Origins Wolverine, they're not good movies, but they're fun. I have fun with them. And sometimes that's just as important as, like, being good. Ending type, normal. Total damage, Ending type, normal. Action level, normal. Riddle level, normal. Clear time, 5 hours, 36 minutes, 27 seconds. Split worm kill time, 50... I killed the split worm in 55 seconds. Fuck. Took me 2.5 minutes to kill the missionary, nearly 3 minutes to kill Leonard, a little over 2 minutes to kill the memory of Alessa, a little over 4 minutes to kill the god. This is my third clear of the game. Saved and continued 32 times, picked up 164 items, defeated 23 enemies by shooting, 32 by fighting. I don't know if that's took or did 1,237 damage. Who can say? But what I will say is that that is going to be it for us today. I do want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was all done by Audrey and B of Team Catpool, who you can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, co-host, VGen, Blue Sky, at Team Catpool. That's TEAMCATPLE. Fantastic couple of artists, fantastic couple of friends. You should commission them. Use the VGen. Don't email them. Don't do that. Upcoming streams. This week, we're starting X-Men the official game on Wednesday, continuing the Omega raids and Final Fantasy XIV on Thursday, continuing Darksiders on Friday, and starting Silent Hill 4 next Saturday. So that'll be a hoot. We're gonna go ahead and raid Penelope, so stick around for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll see you next time on the Shark stream. Same shark time, same shark channel. Take care, everybody.